guys, welcome back to the Baycraft SMP server. We have a very cute panda hat on, which we got from our travels, which I will be telling you about in a second. So just before we start this episode, I just wanted to let you know that I am sorry, I apologise, but I have done a lot since the last episode. So I've been trying to get these have been going out daily, just so that I could catch up with myself, because I kind of ended up with, I was like 3 episodes ahead of what I was recording, which is fine, but because at the moment I'm playing on this so much is happening so quickly. It's only been a couple of days since it's been like a day possibly since I recorded the last episode, and literally so much has changed. So yeah, I just wanted to give a bit of a disclosure apology. So firstly, what is this, you ask? Well, this, my friends, look at this. It's a crystal chest. And if you guys haven't seen a crystal chest before, whatever you put in it appears and you can see it. So at the moment, this is kind of just for decoration, but I'll show you what I did. So if we look at chests, what I did was I made an iron chest, which is a chest surrounded by iron. I then turned it into a gold chest, which is the iron chest surrounded by gold. I then turned it into a diamond chest, which was the gold chest with 2 diamonds and 6 pieces of glass. And then to turn it into a crystal chest, it said I needed to surround it with glass, but that didn't work. So what I did was I used this little diamond to crystal chest upgrade, which was a piece of obsidian surrounded by glass, clicked on it and turned it into a crystal chest. So I was so impressed with the diamond chest. The diamond chests are actually the same size inside as the crystal ones. I did count them, like row-wise, and they've got 9 rows in there. So the diamond ones are exactly the same. The only thing is that obviously you can't see into them. So this one it's like hanging out with like the cool chest. It's like stone chest, sky stone chest, crystal chest. It's like my chest collection that's hanging out over there. Let's just check. No more essence berries. So I also went ahead and made myself 2 diamond chests. Again, they've got nothing in them because I want to get rid of this rubbish storage. We are so close to being able to use our ME terminal that it's not even funny. So I really want to start getting rid of these. And there was some that had nothing in them, so there was no point in us having them. So I've kind of been condensing them a bit. Like I say, these don't have anything in at the moment, but they will. I also moved our spawners onto this little shelf because I thought they looked cuter on there. Now, what else have I been doing? Well, we made this excavator. I don't know if I showed you. I don't think I did. But it's like a super shovel. So where the hammer can mine 3x3, this will dig 3x3. So sand and dirt and stuff like that. So basically, today in this episode, I'm going to be showing you what I've done in 2 areas. So firstly, I'm going to show you outside, although I can hear a mob. Where are you, zombie? I see you over there. Come on. I'll take you. Ow. Yeah. I thought so. Run away. Oh my goodness. Is it like healing or something? Because he's showing me that he's got no damage. What is wrong with you, zombie? Anyway, if we can do this while running away from a zombie, you'll see I put some steps down here, and I've also cleared this entire area of trees. I also dug this out so it was a bit more, not flat, but a bit more flatter than it was. And all this area has been taken out because I have an iron chest here with all the bee stuff in it, and this is the first thing I've made that is part of the forestry for Minecraft, which is bees. So, go away. Why won't you die? It doesn't say you're a crazy zombie, it just says you're a zombie. What is wrong with you? Am I lagging or something? There's lag, and then there's zombie doesn't take 1 hit lag. And this does like plus some crazy damage, so I don't know what's going on. But anyway, yeah, so I'm trying to stay away from the zombie because he just won't die. What is wrong with you? So anyway, yeah, I was looking at the forestry for Minecraft stuff, and I can't remember what I was looking at. I was looking at something else actually, and this came up, which is a carpenter. There we go. So obviously it's got no power or anything at the moment. I just made it because I had some copper, and it took copper to make it, so I thought we might as well get started making some of the machines for the bees, even if we can't use them. So let's hop on in here, because we can. Get away from him. And you'll notice that these flowers are different. So obviously the nightshades... Oh no, a creeper. Obviously the nightshades and the day blooms degenerated and ended up going away. So... Ow! Stop it, I don't like you. So, you know what, let's go inside, because he's annoying me now, and I've seen a creeper. Let me in! There we go. So, I made, so they degenerated and disappeared. And this is why I have so many carpenter's barriers on me, because I was going to barrier the whole area out there so we were safer, but I didn't have time. So, what I decided to make was some endoflames. So what these are flowers that will use up material that can burn and kind of use the combustion to create the mana. So it was a red mana petal, a brown mana petal, red petal, brown petal, grey petal in the apothecary. So to get these petals, what I had to do was throw either a red petal or a brown petal into the mana pool, and that turned it into a mana petal. So I just made a couple of those and put them out there, and I tried to set up like a dropper system so that it would automatically drop a piece of coal into it so that they could pick it up and do it, but it didn't work. So I need to find a different way of automating it to drop out something for them to burn up. But I do keep going out there every now and then and dropping some coal out there whenever I'm on, just so that they've got something that they can combust. So that is that. Now for the pièce de résistance. As you can see, the steps have changed. The wall has changed. The machine room has changed. So, since the last episode, me and Somnia, we went on a little meteor trip, because basically he's a genius and has done this before and had a meteor compass, which was so amazingly useful. I couldn't even use it. I think I had it to begin with and was, terrible. So he was amazing with it. And found, we must have found about 20 meteors. And it wasn't until like the 21st meteor that we actually found the press we were looking for. So we ended up finding, I made copies of the presses, which you can do in the inscriber using a block of iron. So I made a press of the 3 presses that we had, and we still needed the engineering press. And in every single one we found, bar the last one, obviously, because we finished after that one, but it took about 20 for us to actually find the engineering press. And even in one of the meteors, it had 3 presses in it. It had the 3 that we had. Like, no! And it took so long just to find the one we were looking for. But we found it. So he has made copies himself. I have my copies. That zombie sounds really loud. Go away. And you know what? It's really annoying me, actually. Let's turn him down a bit. So we finally had all of the presses, and I kind of got a bit carried away and excited. Sorry, my sock fell down. It was really annoying. Professional, I tell you. And yes, we finally got all of the presses, and I went a bit crazy and kind of made everything. But I will show you how I did it and what I've done. It's not actually, it can go and it can run. It does run. The only reason I don't have it running at the moment is because the power supply that we have to it, for me, isn't good enough. I want a more kind of like constant supply, rather than me worrying that, if I don't chuck coal in it, it's going to run out, because it does use quite a lot of power, so it worries me a bit. So what I thought I did after I made loads of machines, and I thought I need to stop, I was like, right, what we're going to do is we're going to decorate down here, because it's been driving me crazy. So as you can see, I put wooden stairs in so it blends a bit more into the whole base. We've got marble bricks on the side, and then I thought, you know what? It's like machinery. We'll make some factory blocks. So it took me a while to figure out how to make factory blocks, actually, because it wouldn't show me properly. But if we, there we go. So it's just 4 iron and 4 stone, gives you 32 factory blocks, and you can chisel them. So that's pretty cool. So I thought I did the whole room, and then I had a few left, and I was like, oh, I quite like these yellow and black ones because it's like hazard. So I was like, oh, we could put them there and on the floor, and it's like, be warned, you're going into a hazardous area kind of thing. So I like them. So that's what we've got. And this, ta-da, is our machine room. That kind of reminds me of like Zelda. I don't know why. The ceiling is actually cobblestone with dark panel, so it may look a bit like boring and like cobble, but it's not. So yeah, so if you look, we have this factory block wireframe all around the edge. This is actually sticking out like this. It kind of works really well because I can put these shelves on here, and I've got like my fancy crystals and my presses on it. Oh, like a shrine to the presses. It took so long to get them. But the stairs for the mine are actually below there, and if I put this at the same level as the floor, you can't go up and down the stairs to the mine, so it had to be like that. But it's only like these two, I think. So I just made it so it matched, so it didn't look silly. Yeah, and then on these walls I did these different ones with 2 furnaces and a coloured cobble in the middle. And then this is just coloured cobblestone in a pattern. I might change this. And then, yeah, and everything else is what I've been busy doing. So, there's no more new machines this side. Here we have our quartz and everything. So if I just show you, we have obviously the Certus quartz, the charged quartz, and this, which is what we were waiting for. Our pure Certus quartz crystal. Yes! It finally grew. So we have that. So we can do actually this episode, if I can remember what it was we were trying to make. We can do that. We have all our presses. I made a Certus quartz wrench, which is just go back on there. Oh yeah, it wouldn't, would it? How did I? There we go. For some reason it won't just go on there. So if we go wrench, it's just 5 Certus quartz. I don't know what I can use it for. It picked up the one of the machines that we made without doing anything, so that's pretty cool. We've got our Fluix, and we have this, which is our pure Fluix crystal, which we, again, like this the pure Certus quartz crystal, we had to make into a seed and then grow it in a puddle, hence why we have puddles everywhere. There are some growing upstairs, actually. Some quartz ones, yeah, they're growing away. But as you may have seen last time, we made an accelerator and then couldn't use it. Well, if we look over here, I figured out a way to use it. So I actually built another one so that it would be faster. And these are ME glass cables, which we made before. That's not an issue. But this is an energy acceptor. So what this does is it basically means that the ME system can use other types of energy. So what I do is let's have a look in here, using these energy conduit cables, I don't know if it'll do it because I don't think I've got a little bit of, let's put some energy in you. So what I can do is link that Stirling generator up to this energy acceptor, and that will power these. So I actually put the Fluix seeds in here, and oh my goodness, it took like no time at all. I know you can put all together, obviously you can put 4, which make it super fast, but 2 is certainly quick enough for me. It's so much faster than just the plain puddles upstairs. So that was amazing. So we did that, and then I thought, you know what, we're going to need look, it's all here, look, it still works. I don't know how this works because it's not hooked up to the generator, so I'm a little bit confused, but hey ho. So I think in the last episode as well, or the one before that, we made an energy cell. Still don't kind of know. I wonder if I need that energy acceptor. We'll go and sort that out in a second. But yes, basically, I made the terminal. I finished making that. It's not the crafting terminal, it's just the normal one. We have an ME drive with a 1K ME storage cell. So let me just show you that. So the ME drive was engineering processors, 4 iron ingots and 2 ME glass cables, and these were just printed silicon and printed engineering circuit with redstone, and this was just the engineering press with diamond. This is the one that we were looking for when we couldn't find it. And then we made 1K drives, which is a storage component, which is a logic processor, which is, it gets a bit confusing, logic circuit, silicon, which we already had, with quartz and redstone, and then more redstone, quartz glass, and iron ingots. So we do need to upgrade those to bigger ones because 1K is not big enough. And yes, so we made the terminal, and then we made an ME controller, which is the pure fluix crystals, which is what we were growing. These ones we chucked in there. I think we grew about 8 of them. Skystone blocks, which we had from getting all the stuff from the hundreds of meteors. So now I know where loads of them are if I need it. And an engineering processor. So what I did was I put the generator behind here to make sure that it worked, and hooked it up to this. Now, I can't remember. Did I just use one of these and it hooked straight up? Or did I have to use an energy thing? Did I use a conduit? I did this, hence why it's working. It got some power from somewhere. How it's... the thing is, what I don't understand is how it's still going, because it won't show me, like... It just tells me that it doesn't have any RF in it. So I'm a little confused as to how it's still running. There we go. So it uses an energy conduit. It all glows. See, now it's online. So even though the terminal was working, it wasn't actually working because it wasn't green, I think. But we have this, and this is super fancy. I love that. I just like that guy. So the only thing is that if you look how fast it drains it. It is nuts. So let's turn that off. That's just, yeah. So it does kind of like, yeah, drain stupid fast, which is rather upsetting. So this is why I built an energy cell, which has stuff in it, which is weird. Where did you get stuff from? Did it get stuff from this? Energy cell. Let's wait for this to go down and see what happens, because this is weird. This definitely had like nothing in it a second ago, I'm sure. 6-1. It is. So is this... I think this is being powered by the generator, which is then powering these. Even though it's plugged in straight from there, it's like sharing. Because it's storing it in here. Right. Okay. We still need a more sustainable power source, because that generator is just... Yeah, it drains it super quick. I don't have enough coal to keep filling it up and stuff, and it's just crazy. So what we were trying to make is a crafting terminal. So we needed a calculation processor, which is an inscriber calculation press and a pure Certus quartz crystal, which is what we have. Okay, so let me just check again which one it is. This one, I believe. Possibly. I need a generator though. Please. Come with me, sir. And then once... There we go. Okay, so we need you. And... Oh, okay, I picked up the wrong one. I knew that would happen. Was it calculation? No, wrong generator. Was it you? Yes. Yeah, awesome. So... I have been looking at other types of power. Now, I was talking to Somnia, and he is using a, like, it's lava. I can't remember the name of it. It's like a it's like a thermic pump or something, a lava pump, something like that. I can't really remember. And ooh, it's done. So that is what he is using at the moment to power his. But apparently it can cause a lot of lag. So. Because that would have been easy to just hook it up into the nether and then have it running. So we may do that and just see what that's like. But my other idea was possibly solar. The only problem with solar is that this is all down here and the sun is out there. So until I found a way of making... Do we have tesseracts? we do. So I would have to make a tesseract, basically, which is endothermic ingots, which is goodness knows how, molten enderium base, but yeah, crazy. To basically be able to move it from there to here without needing cables, it's going to take a lot of cables. So I might still do that anyway, just because it's still going. Might do that anyway, just because it's going to be more reliable, I guess, than this. This is why I haven't got anything in this. I daren't put anything in it until I know that I can keep it on all the time. But, you know, we'll just have to see what we can do. So we've got our calculation circuit. We need a printed silicone and some redstone, which we have plenty of. Where's our printed silicone? Okay, well, we don't have any printed silicone. So let's just do this, and we need this one. Is that the... Oh, I picked it up. Yeah, it is the silicone one. Cool. So let's pop you in here and you. The only thing with this is it'll only let you put in one at once. I did see, again, I've been kind of watching Somnia's video, which was really good. If you haven't seen him, go and check him out. He's really, really cool. And his video on it was really, really interesting. He knows all this stuff and I've got no idea. So, are you stuck? God damn it. Have some wood. There you go. So he put a dropper on the front of this inscriber so that it would just keep chucking in the silicone rather than doing it like this. Oops. Okay, so let's put half of you away. Let's grab some coal because I'm sure that'll be quicker than this. Okay, and we'll just get one more. Yeah, there we go. So we just need one of these. Come on. I don't even know why I'm waiting to do this because we don't need this. We've got one. You can do it. There we go. Okay, so we put that one there. You there. You there. You there. Ta-da! So let's chuck this back on here. And let's put the silicone back away. Oh, and we need a crafting table. So let's get a crafting... Whoa! Where are you? Thank you. Chewy thing. Okay, so we've got a calculation press. We need this. Apparently I dropped everything. And then we need the terminal. This and this. Oh, maybe we need a normal crafting table rather than that one. Does this make a normal one? I think so. Yeah. No! No! Oh, stop it! Stop being naughty. I'm just going to carry on. There we go. It's just being a bit silly lagging. So now we have a ME crafting table. Wrong one. Ta-da! Which is cool. So we have the little terminal up here and we have all the crafting stuff up here, which is going to be super handy when I can get this working. I also heard that apparently, depending on what colour you have the pipe at the bottom, the back, it actually changes the colour of this terminal, which is really cool, but I like purple. So it may stay as purple. But yeah, so that's where I think I'm going to leave this episode for today. We've made our crafting table, crafting terminal, sorry, so that's really cool. I think I do really want to look into this solar power, so we need a solar generator, which I think is going to be, it's not going to be the best effectiveness, but it's going to be better than nothing. So we need, what do I need? You, 1, 2, 3, I need more diamonds. Did it need redstone? Yeah, 2. It needed a furnace. It needed lapis. and a thing. So I'm going to go ahead and do this and get it set up and probably wire it down and try and sort it out. Thought I heard a blizz. It's probably outside. I can hear you. Go away. Was that everything? A block of diamonds. Oh goodness, this better work. A block of diamonds. Jeez Louise. Okay, so I know I said I was going to go, but I might as well show you guys because I'm doing it anyway. And there we go, a solar panel generator. So let's go and stick this outside. I bet it's night time now. That'd be typical. So let's stick this outside and see what happens. Because that's what we do here. Oh, the other thing is that Baz says that apparently... Oh, no! Will you... Go away. At least they do no block damage. That's the only good thing with these ones. There we go. Mwahaha! That must have just been an OP. Skeleton! Oh my goodness! There's another one! What are they doing? This place is lit up. Go away! My goodness. It actually gave me a heart attack. They hate me. So as I was saying, Baz told me that I miscalculated this, and apparently it's going to be even bigger than I thought it was. So it's definitely going to have to be moved somewhere. So maybe on top of that hill or something. But we'll just see. So charging. Apply redstone energy to transmit energy. So it holds 100,000 RF. So that's really cool. So if I just leave this here, this should... Yeah, it just charges. Okay, that's cool. So what I might have to do is put it... Oh, there's the blizz. Look, they're just... Honestly, they're all just attacking me today. My beautiful rainbow trees, I've got them everywhere now. Like every time I chop them down, I get 2 saplings at the moment. So I just keep pulling them everywhere. I love it. This is really cool. Oh, I'm glad that's working. So what I could do is have one of these like set up outside, and obviously eventually I can have one of these big panels, which is like 8 generators and a transmitter. But for now, this will do, and it means we've got energy all the time as long as it's sunny. Well, during the day anyway. It don't have to be sunny. So that's super cool. I'm so glad that works. We need to go mining. I wonder what happens if I break it. Because I'd rather it was closer to the house. Does it? It just carries on! That's amazing! That is really cool. So because I'd want it on all the time, I couldn't charge it up outside and then pick it up and put it downstairs to use it because I just want it constantly doing it. What I would have to do is hook it up to the ME system and see how quickly the ME system drained it, because it drained that little generator like no one's business. It was just crazy. So yeah. See, that holds 400,000 RF. Okay, and what did this hold? This held 100,000, didn't it? Yeah. Okay. So we can go mining for diamonds and try and make a few more of them. That's what I think I'm going to do next, because I need to go mining for coal and stuff anyway. But I hope you've really enjoyed this episode. We're really getting along with our machines, which is great, and our base is looking better. The only difficulty, I guess, and the sad bit is up here. Because, is there a blizz up here too? What are they doing? Go away. Because this bit up here looks awful, and people always come and they're like, "Oh, stairs, let's go up the stairs." And I'm like, no. I need to put a big sign up here just saying under construction, because it just is awful up there. But I'm going to be, just doing some mining and stuff and getting some stuff done. And hopefully hooking up these generators. It's going to take a lot of pipe, I think, but we'll get it there. We'll get it done. We'll get it sorted. And then we can use our ME stuff, which would be amazing. The only other thing, which is actually probably what I want to do, which would be a lot easier actually, is I do want to bring the ME system up here because it is my storage system. So I'd kind of rather that it was up here so that I could use it rather than having to go downstairs every time. There is a way, I think, that you can have kind of like 2 terminals running off the same system. So I could have everything like that down there, all the machines and everything, for when I'm down there and I need it, and then like a cable coming up here with another terminal like here, so that I could use it up here as well. But again, obviously that's going to use a lot more power, so I'm going to need to make sure that I've got a reliable source of power before I do anything, really. Not trying to get ahead of myself. So yeah, I'm going to try and do all that until the next episode. But yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I hope you all had a fabulous week. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please click the like button. If you are new, please subscribe. I still need to do my 50 subscriber special, so I'm going to try and do that. It's also my birthday, or it has been my birthday probably by the time this is uploaded, so hopefully the 50 subscriber thing might join in with some birthday celebrations too. But I hope you all had a fabulous week, and I will see you all soon. Bye guys!